BestBookBits.com brings you the book summary of Marketing Rebellion, The Most Human Company by Mark Schaefer. Marketing Rebellion is a wake-up call now that our customers have the accumulated knowledge of the human race in the palm of their hands. They expect something more from us. They don't want to be interrupted, spammed, or intercepted. They need us to come alongside them at their point of need. This book helps you tune into the new world of consumer realities and offers inspiring, actionable steps for your business to connect to customers in meaningful ways. Backed by extensive research and expert interviews, Marketing Rebellion started the movement in a truly human-centric business practices. Highlights include how cataclysmic consumer trends are a predictable result of a revolution that started 100 years ago. Why businesses must be built on human impressions instead of advertising impressions. The 5 constant human truths at the heart of successful marketing strategy. Why customer loyalty is dying and what you need to do about it right now. How to help your best customers do the marketing for you, and actionable steps to provide an immediate course correction for businesses of any size. Through new research, singular insights, and inspiring case studies, this entertaining book challenges your view on what it means to be a marketer today and provides an innovative blueprint for your business growth. The Marketing Rebellion is knocking at your door. Are you ready? Now, before we start this summary, we at Best Book Bits have done over 1,000 book summaries in video, written, and audio format. So check us out at bestbookbits.com, watch us on YouTube, listen to us on Podbean. On with the summary. The rise of the Marketing Rebellion. Modern marketing consistently sees a trend in consumer resistance against the marketers. Take, for example, people are developing algorithms such as AdBlock and pop-up blockers to stop marketing messages from getting through. This in turn encourages the marketers to come up with even more sophisticated methods to deliver their message across. The result is a war that never ends and no common ground in the end. Meet the human-centered marketing. HCM. Human-centered marketing requires empathy because it puts customers' experiences at the center of all marketing and sales efforts. It begins with understanding customers' perspective, desires, and motivations, so the marketers are relating to them as humans and not objects they're trying to convert. Under human-centered marketing, every marketing endeavor must touch at least one of the 5 innate human needs: belong, be respected, be loved, protect their self-interest, and 5, find meaning in their lives. A community is a byproduct of brands paying attention to people. People want to find meaning in their lives. If your brand shows integrity and consistency in standing up for what it believes in, your customers will not only stay loyal to you, they will also bring you more people with the same set of beliefs. Take Nike, for example. In 2018, Nike ran a campaign featuring Kaepernick. Nike ran the numbers, knew there were going to be a backlash, and that it had to take a stand anyway for what it believes in. In the following day of its controversial campaign, Nike valuation dropped a whopping $4 billion. However, 7 days after the initial loss, Nike ended up with $3 billion valuation, more than where it started. Culture is driven from the top. There's no such thing as a grassroots organizational change. As an organizational leader, the new human-centered marketing starts with you. So be willing to roll up your sleeves, get out there, and get your hands dirty. Once you've committed to understanding the need and concerns of your customers, it's a matter of time everyone at your organization follows your steps. Companies are judged so strongly along the lines of warmth and confidence. Warmth and confidence factors along account for half of all purchase intents, brand loyalty, and likelihood to recommend the brand. Take, for example, Pepsi thought that the new generation were not searching for a new beverage, they were looking for a new place to belong, and so Pepsi designed their marketing messages to instill a sense of fun and warmth into the young consumers. 3 myths of customer loyalty. Number 1, customer wants to have a relationship with the brand. 2, customer engagement builds relationship. 3, the more interactions with the customer, the loyal the customers are. The truths are, number 1, 77% of customers don't want a relationship, they want discounts. 2, customer engagement does not build relationships. Customers are already suffering from information overload. 3. There's no correlation between the number of interactions and customer loyalty. Marketing myopia. Train companies used to think that they were in the railroad business until they were quickly overwhelmed by cars, trucks, and new highway systems. Unfortunately, it's too late. Most train companies were already irrelevant when finally learned to see beyond their vertical. They had seen that they were in the transport business. They could have seized the opportunity that the automobiles presented. This phenomenon is known as marketing myopia, a nearsighted focus on selling products and services rather than seeing the big picture of what consumers really want. Anyone can generate customer buzz with some efforts. Number 1, customers' delight is at its highest peak right when they bought it. 2, customers trust other customers' product photos than brand or retail photos. 3, customers are more likely to engage a brand when it's easy to find. What does this mean for you? 1, encourage customers to share their delight at peak moment. 2, encourage customers to share brand photos. For instance, ask your new customers to film their first day with their new vehicles or their first impressions of their cosmetics. 3, meet where your consumers are. Take, for example, social media has made it effortless for brands to interact with their customers without costing a dime. 3 steps to word-of-mouth marketing. 1, through insight and research, establish the stories about your brand that are authentic, interesting, relevant, and repeatable. 2, connect those stories to audiences who will share your stories organically as opportunities arise. 3, build an environment for people to share in face-to-face settings. 4 ways to enable peer observation. 1, use distinctive branding. A notable identity can help us distinguish what product is being used. Example, Apple earbuds, Guinness beer. 2, appeal to groups. Group discounts can win the group and reinforce the purchasing decision is accepted by friends. 3, expose normally invisible customer behaviors to peers. On websites, adding counts and statistics of how many people are buying increase both sales and the price the customer are willing to pay. 4, build peer observation into product launches. 3 characteristics of elevated moments. 1, turn up the volume on sensory appeal. Things that taste better, look better, sound better, or feel better usually are better. 2, raise the stakes. Add an element of productive pressure, such as competition, game, performance, deadline, or public commitment. We feel most comfortable when things are certain, but we feel most alive when they are not. 3, break the script and violate expectations about the experience. If they're taking pictures, that must be special. Build psychological ownership. 1, enhance control by allowing customers to have a hand in designing and making the product. Example, a t-shirt company can have the customers design and vote for the best, then selects the best design and rewards the winner. 2, encourage investment of self by making products customizable. Example, Coca-Cola let the soda fans create their names on Coca-Cola cans. 3, offer intimate knowledge of the products to make customers feel like insiders. Example, Star Wars fans are notorious for their psychological ownership of the film franchise they know intimately. Social media is not a place people like to be marketed to. Brands should aim to organically join in the social sector with the human voice. Sadly, this is not the reality today. Most businesses still hold an outdated focus on me-centric posts, random acts of content, and misguided attempts to manufacture engagement. And that's a wrap on this quick book summary, Marketing Rebellion. If you liked the summary, give it a thumbs up and a share. If you want me to do a book summary, comment below on YouTube. We, again, at Best Book Bits have done over 1,000 book summaries in video, written, and audio format. So follow us on YouTube, listen to us on Podbean, and read our summaries at bestbookbits.com. I've also done over 100 author interview podcasts, which are also there as well. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.